Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Tony Speaks Morning Show. I'm Tony T with you here every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, giving out live replays for today's card. And on today's show, I'll picks for you from the NBA Cup. Two more here. We got the Western Conference quarterfinals in the NBA Cup. Winners will be going to Vegas to join the Magic and the Knicks, but it will be Magic and Knicks going head-to-head in the first semifinal in Vegas. So that will be some excitement next week, I believe it is. Got plays from college basketball, a few conference games mixed in as well. And we got picks from the NHL. Of course, we'd like you guys to hit that like, that subscribe. We greatly appreciate it. It really helps us build up our audience when you do that. So let's meet the cappers and get right to the picks because we don't mess around here on the Tony's Picks Morning Show. Let's go to Rod. Rod, what's going on?
No, not too much, Tony. Enjoyed some hoops action last night and watched the Oilers get whooped again. Jesus. The Oilers in their so inconsistent season, it continues. But I don't know. I think they're just trying to play 500 all the way until the other side of the Olympic break. So 18 games on the other side of the Olympic break for the Oilers. And I think that's kind of a soft part of the schedule that they'll be able to win a few games. And I think they know that. Get 500. They did get a point last night. 1 and a 2. They're like, Bouchard and is turning it over. I can't believe we're actually hearing talk of him trying to make the Canadian Olympic team. Don't even do it. If you turn the puck over in front of your net, we do not want you on the Canadian Olympic team. You did not earn a spot. Sorry. No way. And watch out for Michigan, holy college basketball-wise. We were talking about it a little bit in the back, but, man, they look good. Curious to see against some better teams. Let's see, they handled Gonzaga, but was that a soft spot for them? We'll see going forward. But I think they're for real. I think you got to move them up in my power rankings anyways in college basketball. So can't complain college basketball-wise, 4-1 day, 1-2 on the ice. So 5-3 day overall. Profitable day. Looking forward to Wednesday's slate. Speaking of another profitable day.
Let's do it indeed. Let's say, El Nino, say, what's happening?
Yeah, not as good a day for me. Just 1-1 there. Lost a little bit of juice. Actually had the heat on the money line, so lost a little bit of more juice than I needed to, I guess. But hey, we'll take it. Obviously closed off there with the Knicks, and they went and got the job done. But yeah, so just looking for a bounce back.
Yeah, I'll look for a bounce back too. Had the Raptors plus didn't get it done here. Knicks have not had covering games here against winning teams, but maybe the Raptors are having the looks of a losing team now. The way they've looked, Rod, hasn't been too good here over. I need Barrett, obviously, big piece there for them.
Knicks been hot too.
You need Barrett. Yeah, the injury to Barrett has definitely showed that the Raptors need that guy in the lineup to compete because they didn't look very competitive. But I think he's not the only one dealing with some injuries for this Raptor squad. I think some guys might have went last night that are definitely not at 100% as well.
Absolutely. All right. Let's get to the NBA here to start it off. Your NBA Cup action. Winners here will go to Vegas in the Western Conference quarterfinal round. All games on home courts here in this round. Thunder to host the Suns. The Suns here, the wild card team here. OKC top seed here in the Cup in the West. It's the Thunder 14.5. Come down from 15 we saw overnight. Total 225.5. Spurs and Lakers. This one has moved up. We saw 5.5s, 5s yesterday. This one's up to Lakers 7. We're seeing 7.5s in the marketplace. Total 238.5. We'll take a peek here at this injury report here for these two Cup games. Suns and Thunder. Green and Livers are out. Booker remains questionable. Let me click Booker to see what the story is on Booker. He's a very valuable piece here for this team. Still questionable with that groin issue. He suffered that groin strain on December 1st. He's been upgraded questionable here in this semifinal round, so in this quarterfinal round. So we'll see what's going on here with Booker. Those groin pulls on the first is 9 days enough to be ready? I don't know. We'll see. On the Thunder, we still have Hartenstein, Joe, and Topic out there for OKC. Seems like it doesn't matter because they have so much depth over there in OKC there. Spurs and Lakers, no McLaughlin. Wemby out still with that calf issue. They always get worried with those calf injuries. We just saw a guy in the NFL might go down with an ACL. They think that the calf injury preludes an ACL injury, so they're very cautious with Wemby here. It's tough when you're that big, man. You're gonna deal with lower leg injuries. That's just the way it is, playing on the hardwood floor. On the Lakers, just Kleber, about the healthiest we've seen the Lakers here. Kleber, the only one questionable there for LA. And we'll start here with Rod.
Mm-hmm. Mute.
Yeah, and hey, look at the both these NBA games tonight. I think this OKC squad handles their business here in this matchup. 14.5, I think, is a little bit light. I think they win by 20 plus. I think they're that much the better squad in this one. I'm not trusting the Suns without Booker, especially here on the road. It's just one of those. I think OKC is wanting to make their name for themselves. They're that young. We've seen that after winning the championship last year, they're not party animals. They're a focused, goal-oriented group that looking to set records this year. So they want this NBA Cup. I think they come and pound in this game. SGA, we know, is rested for this game. Whether he was dealing with an injury or not, he might have been a little bit of soreness, but give him a couple extra days rest to get in ready for this Cup game. I'm taking the extendo on this one. I'll take the minus 19.5 and a plus 175 with OKC. And then the only one way to go, I'll take the Lakers here. No Wemby, no chance. Give me the Lakers pound. I think the Lakers win by 10 plus. We know the NBA wants the Lakers going to Vegas and whooping it up, and everybody celebrates. We can't have LeBron on his swan song not making it to Vegas and be in the NBA Cup, right? Of course, play it with the Lakers. Maybe find the extendo. I think they win by double digits.
We might see the Lakers in New York and Vegas. That should be quite interesting there. Move on over to El Ninos.
Yeah, I ended up on a lean to the over in that Suns Thunder game. OKC is 13-11 to the over. The Suns are 13-11 to the under. But when these two teams meet, if I'm not mistaken, 7 of the last 10 have gone over. I know this one for a fact. 4 of the last 5 have gone over, and I believe also the last 3 have gone over as well, if my memory serves me right there. So yeah, just tend to play a high-scoring games when they face each other. So I think this one's no exception. As you mentioned, healthy SGA, I don't think will hurt OKC's offense. And Devin Booker comes in. He's certainly more of an offensive guy than a defensive guy, even if he might, be limited. Feels like I've been dealing with my groin injury for 9 years. So 9 days, yeah, I don't know. But let's see what he can do if he can get back on the court. But anyways, tough matchup either way here against OKC at home. But I'll take the over in that one. And yeah, big line move on the Lakers. I was there on the opener at 4.5. 7.5 is a different number, but as Rod mentioned, number they should still be able to cover. One I'm going to be more careful with though, and I'll take another over here. The Lakers are leading the league in overs, 16-7 the over, and San Antonio 13-10 to the over. Now Wemby, yes, does hurt their offense a little bit, a guy that can shoot and all that, but he's also a big defender down low, so I expect the Lakers to drive down a little more freely there down the lane and get their offense going. So I'll take this game, go over the total.
Yeah, with that wingspan, definitely with that Wemby defensive, the force there. Yeah, I like the over here in Phoenix and OKC over 225.5. You look at these teams shooting form coming into this one. You look at the past 2 weeks, the Suns' defensive form is poor, but OKC over the past 2 weeks, 53% shooting, 42% from three. They're putting up 124 points a game. Phoenix here, I'll look at the over in this one between the Suns and Thunder. I really have no play on the Spurs Lakers. Like I got it here overnight at 5.5, now 7.5, just for a no play for me here in that one, just based on the line move. All right, let's continue here on the Tony S'more Show as we'll turn our attention over to college basketball. As we said, a mix of conference games and non-conference here. What we do this time of the year, we just ask the captains just give us what we got. We'll get into blocks when we get into the conference play, when we get into major conference play here in late December, early January. So here in college hoops, so we do have a degenerate game up there as well. Rod, what do you got today? Give us what you got today from college hoops.
Muted.
I think he's just a little delay. Yeah, you are muted, Rod. You're on mute.
Ed, sorry. It's cold, so the furnace kicked in, and sometimes it sounds like a freight train rolling in. So, no, you didn't. Lies. You did not come in the other day. That's after the fact. Well, where's that sign that says you win 100% of the games after the fact? You do. But anyways, looking at the college slate here today. Few games on the board that I absolutely love here. Merrimack heading in to take on Princeton. Hey, Princeton at home. It's where they play their ball. They've got 3 wins on the year, and all of those have come at home. Merrimack out on the road, 1-4, 2-3 against that number. I think laying the 3 here is where I want to be. I got Princeton winning this by double digits. So Princeton lay the 3 in that one. And then, as you alluded to, there is that early D-Gen game. I'll take Norfolk plus the 27 in that one, taking on Baylor. Sure, Baylor at home is 4. No, they probably win this game, but they're 1-3 ATS-wise and covering these big numbers. While Norfolk on the road, hey, they're probably not going to win this game outright, but they're 4-1 ATS-wise. 4-2-1 ATS-wise this season is this Norfolk squad. They'll cover this big number, keep it close. With Baylor there to kick off the day. That's your early D-Gen game of the day to kickstart it. If you want to move it along, give me Idaho here taking on Notre Dame. Notre Dame back at home here. Hey, 5-0, but only 3-2 against that number. And we're going to rock it with the Vandals here coming in, getting double digits. I'll grab the 11 with Idaho. Taking on the Irish. Another one I like, I'll take Minnesota here plus the 20. You look at Purdue at home, 4-1. Straight up, but only 1-4 against the number. This is the second road game of the season for the Gophers, and I think getting 20, I think they can keep that inside that number with Purdue. Another one I like here, give me Liberty out on the road here, taking on NC State. You're getting 13 there in that matchup, and hey, this is Liberty's first true road game of the season, but going against NC State and get 13, just getting disrespected there in that one. I'll grab Liberty plus the 13. Another one I like here. Hey, it's Iona laying 10.5. No thanks. Give me Bryant. You look what they've done out on the road. Sure, still looking there for their first win, but covering some games. 3-4 ATS wise. I think double digits for Iona laying there. Too many. I'll take Bryant plus the 10.5. And move into the later night slot. Where is a 1 game late? Give me Boise here over Duquesne. I think Boise here at home can do plenty enough. I don't like Duquesne on the road. 0-1. You see, they did cover, but it was one of those big. It was a bigger spread than this. Boise wins by 18 plus in that one. So I'll lay the 14 there with Boise. I'll finish up my college basketball sleep for the day.
There from Rod on over to Alninos.
Yeah, definitely. My favorite play here is one that Rod touched on, and I believe he took the points there with Minnesota, and I don't like. I mean, I don't hate that play either, because I'm looking at for a lower scoring battle in this one, which makes the points even more valuable here. Both teams coming in at 6 and 3 to the under. I know it's a pretty low total, but again, I think it's low for a reason. And I think both defenses step up in this one. So I'll take the under in that one. Another one I looked at was Jackson State and Houston. I'll go the other way in this one. Both teams trending slightly the over. And, again, this number is set pretty low. So I'll take this one to sneak over the total there. And I will finish off with a slighter lean to the under in the Boston College and Mass game. Again, 2 teams trending to the under, so I'll take that one to stay under as well.
Yeah, from El Nino's here. Tell you what I think about some of these games here. I like the New Mexico here plus the points against VCU. New Mexico is a very good conference team in from the Mountain West. So you got to show them some respect here. 9, I think, is not. It's a little too much here. Lobo is a good shooting team inside at 56% from 2. They make their free throws. They force turnovers defensively. They're strong on the glass as well on the defensive end of the court. And they defend a 3-point line. A team with good size. We've seen that VCU here has struggled at the free throw line. And that's, again, you're going to lay this many points. You better make your free throws. And they struggle on the defensive glass. Lobos in really good defensive form coming in. I'll look at them here plus the 9. I'm going to take Nebraska here with this home court. Cornhuskers experience. They shoot and defend well inside. They make their threes, and the whole team's at 30% from 3 from beyond the arc. A team that secures a fastball. Badgers, they've had some struggles defending 3-pointers over the past month. They're only hitting 44% overall. So I'll take Nebraska and lay that short number. All right, let's continue here on the Tony 6 Morning Show. Turn our attention over to the NHL here for today. I guess we can cover them in one block here with this 4-game quad. We start with Rangers Blackhawks. Rangers here, $1.33, total of 6. Red Wings and Flames, $1.08 here on the Red Wings, total 6. Panthers and Mammoth. It's the Panthers $12, total of 6. Then the Kings are at the Kraken. It's the Kings road favorites of $1.45, total 5.5 over to Rod.
Yeah, hey, you look at this one. This Detroit squad's dominated Calgary, winners of 6 straight hockey games. I don't think that changes here. I like Detroit coming into Calgary to get themselves a win. Hey, Detroit continues this little road trip, and off the last couple, they beat Seattle, whooped it up in Vancouver, and had themselves a day off, came into Calgary here, and Calgary's got themselves a little 3-game winning streak going, but hey, that last one was against Buffalo. I think trying to end this streak against Detroit, not happening here. Give me the Red Wings in that one. And then the Rangers all season long, what have they done? Win hockey games on the road, 12-4-1 on the road this season. I'm not going against that there. This Blackhawks squad's kind of fallen off a cliff. They've got 2 wins in their last 10 games. So not playing the better hockey. I see why the Rangers are favored on the road. I'll lay it with the Rangers there in that one. And then LA and Seattle. You know what? Give me the over there in that one. I know both these teams have trended to the under. 6-4 to the under for the Kings. Last 10 to the under. Seattle 7-3 to the under. But I think this feels one of those games that at 5.5, I think we can easily slip over that and get 6-7 goals in that matchup.
Yeah, with Rod. Next up on over to El Ninos.
Yeah, I don't mind that over either, but I was looking at a side there. I'll take a small lean to the Panthers there. Just playing the better hockey. Yes, they are still dealing with their injuries, but again, just playing the better hockey right now and laying a pretty decent price here against the Mammoth team that's been a little up and down, but so have a lot of these other teams so far this season. So yeah, I'll take the Panthers there as a small road favorite. Also take the Kings coming in, laying a little bit more juice there on the road, but definitely playing the better hockey and have been great on the road all season long as well. Another good road team there, 12-2-4 on the road. So, and coming in pretty healthy there as well. So pretty surprising there. I know we're not too deep into this season, but hey, we'll take the clean injury report there for the Kings. And yeah, so again, a little bit of juice. You could go regulation or -1 if you're not into laying this much juice, but money line for me.
There we go with Al Ninos. All right, we got to through our sports coverage for today. NFL returns tomorrow. Now it's time for our Parlay Pro segment, where our cappers we go to Parlay Team Prop Game of the Future. Before we do, I'm going to ask Rod something here. We haven't talked about this team for some time because we wrote them off to start the season, but I look up and I see the Dolphins are 6-7. Do you still have hope on them, Rod?
Hey, all some other teams have fallen away, and they just keep soft schedule. They hit a soft part where actually they started to run the ball. Big thing. A-Chain has been he's stepped up, and his game has taken off, and that's the reason. And that happens for any football team. If you can get that running game going along, that just opens up your passing game. Tua looks quite comfortable when he's not having to be chased down from the blitz and trying to do it all with his big helmet on his head. So, hey, there's hope. Is there always hope? Dangling hope. All right. If they sneak in, it would be a one and done. Is it possible? Yes, definitely. They've got hope. It was, what game was it that they played? And I'm going to go back to, they got to win. They upset somebody and they got all excited. They were in the locker room and they were riding on carts and the media. They were all like kids that were just enjoying playing football. So it's what the Dolphins have done. And that's the reason why they're winning. They just kind of put everything behind them, all the stuff to talk that they're awful. The coach is awful. Fire the coach, all that stuff. They're just playing football and enjoying the game. Because you see it afterwards where they get, they're just like kids. Jumping in a shopping cart. They were in, I think it was a laundry cart, and they were having laundry cart races in the back end. So when you see teams like that, I love seeing football teams like that. So that's, as a Dolphins fan, hey, that's a bright sign going forward for this organization. Maybe we'll get to see the coach go bye-bye. Maybe. No. There's hope yet.
One loss, maybe 9-8. The way, like I said, these teams lose, and they give hope to the teams chasing them. So, all right, now it's time for the Parlay Pro segment. We start with Rod.
Hey, for me, just a two-teamer today, and we're going to go into hockey. We're going to take the New York Rangers and the Detroit Red Wings. Little two-teamer for you today.
They're from Rod on over to El Nino's.
I shall take again. If you can do these to win both half bets, I'd just take both big favorites here, and then the NBA to win both halves. I'm seeing the Thunder minus 130, Lakers. That's probably a pretty good single bet as well. Getting plus 180 there to win both halves, so kind of like that one a lot. And then in the NHL, throw the Kings in there.
Yeah, from El Nino's there. All right, tell you what I like here on the two-teamer here. I'm going to look two-teamer college hoops. I'm going to go in late with the short number with Nebraska and take the points here with New Mexico against VCU. All right, we got you through our Parlay Pro segment. Now it's time to see what our cappers have for sale over at Tony's Picks. Heading to week of action with a lot of hoops here. NFL back tomorrow. Army Navy on the weekend. Of course, you can see all of our documented records and our best bets over at Tony's Picks. Link in the description. Let's see what Rod has going on over at Tony's Picks. Rod has been on a tear here in college hoops for the year, over 4,000 units of profit. This is all based on a $100 unit wager size. Rod, what do you have for sale over at Tony's Picks?
Yeah, for me, hey, off a nice 4-1 day in college hoops. So, hey, right back at it. College hoops for me. You got a 3-pack up there for you on the college hoops side of things. So, hey, you want to hand it over and scoop up that slam dunk triple that I got for you on Wednesday. That's my best bet. Absolutely love those 3 plays on the college hoop side of things. I am going to throw up an NHL play. As we took a look back at these games here, I found one. Absolutely love this spot. So I'll be throwing that one up there as a best bet. It'll be up there probably within about 3 minutes. I'll have that play up there for you on the ice. That's what I got going today. But hey, lots of action. As Tony alluded to earlier, NFL's back tomorrow. To kickstart week 15, we got some more college basketball the rest of the week, more NHL. So it's that time of year where multiple sports are overlapping. And then, hey, we got the NBA Cup on the weekend, definitely on the semis rolling on a Saturday. So that's the time of the year to grab that week pass. Even grab that month pass. Month pass to get you right into next year with lots more sports action rolling along. It's bowl season as well. So college football has been treating me well down the stretches this time of year. So also take advantage 2-for-1 capper promotional. Can't go wrong with that here at Tony's Picks. Because when you get aboard long term, you get 2 things when you're aboard long term. 1, any prop play that we put in, you get that included in your long term pass. And that late steam play. If you find that play 10 minutes to 2 hours before kickoff, puck drop, tip off, hey, you get that play emailed directly to you. You'll see a lot of services offering that email directly to you when the capper puts it in, so you don't have to hear the capper go, well, hey, I found that play late. So my 1 and 2 day, I found a couple late and made it to a 3-2 winning day. Well, you get those plays when you're aboard long-term here at Tony's Picks. So jump aboard, pair your 2 favorite cappers up, and make it a nice winning week, winning month. Looking forward to it. I love December. December's the best time of year to be as a sports fan. So much sports overlapping. Lots of it. Said, lots of coffee too.
That's right. Lots of overlap here. We're getting some conference game college hoops. We got both Rod over at Tony's Picks. Remember, all of our one-day passes are profit guarantee. The most or profit amount purchased is per back to your conference side credits. That's profit guarantee. But your long-term subscriptions are your best values there with late steam and props in the system included here with the long-term subscriptions. All right, let's take a look over at Tony's Picks. We'll see what El Ninos has got rolling today here. El Ninos put together a pretty good year in the NFL, as we'll show you here on the banner here. El Ninos pretty good numbers. NFL is back tomorrow. So, El, what do you have for sale over at Tony's Picks?
Yeah, speaking of adding plays, and I just threw in my second NBA play of the day there, so you can get all 3 up. I had my best bet in the NBA and NHL before that, so you can now get them all 3 in the 3-pack. But I was gonna give it my fancy name. I just called it my end one mix pack, thinking I was clever. But anywho, so yeah, 2 NBA, 1 NHL in there. You can go grab that, or always, as Rod was just saying, your best way to go is always one of those long-term 2-for-1 capper passes. Pair me up with your favorite capper, maybe someone that does a little more college basketball than I do, and get all the plays that way, including the steam plays emailed right to you.
There you go. Get on board. El Ninos over at Tony's Picks. A lot of action from El Ninos. Also early action NFL. So if you get those long-term subscriptions, you'll get all these plays part of your subscription there. You got to try out with the 7-day pass, because when you get that 7-day pass, get all the action this week. Of course, NFL for the weekend and more. So get on board with El Ninos over at Tony's Picks. Your promo code TonyT at checkout we'll knock off that 15% off. All right, guys, I have a best bet on the board right now over at Tony's Picks. So get on board with me. Match me with your favorite capper here with the multi-capper promotion, 2-for-1 capper promotion here. So go ahead and get signed up and use that promo code TonyT at checkout, and you'll save that 15% off as well. All right, guys, with you here on the Tony's Picks morning show here every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. We greatly appreciate that. But if you happen to miss any of our shows or you'd like to check out some of our content, just go over to YouTube, type in the search bar Tony's Picks, and you'll find our channel here, Tony's Picks, showing up right here. We click that, and you'll land right on our YouTube homepage. And, of course, there you can watch any of our live streams that are going. As you scroll down, you'll find some of our compilation videos up on the channel, as well as prop plays are up there. Chris is up with his NHL props. Alessandro with some props for you as well today. NFL pick videos up there as well. More content coming in here. College football, NBA with the up there for you as well. College basketball. We got a loaded college basketball card for you guys as well coming up. NHL predictions here. Ramon coming in with some. We got them whether you want the short form or we have the long form. You guys make the call there as we now convert some of our picks into shorts. Or if you need the deeper dive, you got the deeper dive for you guys. So we got a lot of great content for you here at Tony's Picks YouTube channel. Fight picks as well coming up here with Alessandro and more. And, of course, our videos, our shorts has really populated our shorts. We've got the reels all set up for you guys. So lots of great content. You can see the morning show there. The night move show there with Ramon. We got some clips from that, shorts from there. Alessandro up there. I'm up there as well. So a lot of great content, guys. So make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe, and get this great content up for you guys here over at Tony's Picks YouTube channel with lots going on. I mentioned our live shows. We got 5 live shows working on the 6th, possibly a 7th coming soon here. Watch a replay of our live morning show. Night moves, that's with DeAndre and Ramon. About 3 a.m. Eastern time is when they get to the picks. So check that out, Night Moves show. For those of you on the East Coast, perfect one to get up to. Watch a replay of Night Moves. Also with Alessandro's Look Ahead show. Try to beat the line moves with Alessandro on the Look Ahead show, midnight Eastern time. Of course, all of these, our chat is integrated, so you guys interact with all of our show hosts and cappers. So check it out. Happy Hour with Rod. That is coming up for you here about 5 Eastern time with Rod and company. We'll see Ron, we'll see Brian, and more of their cappers in there as well. Daily Dangles and NHL pick prop and pick show. Rod hosted. We'll see Steve in there. We'll see some of the cappers that will join in. So check it out. I guess Steve get his technical stuff fixed here. There with the Daily Dangles.
The ghost.
Yeah, the ghost of Steve. We got to get this technical stuff fixed here. But anyway, we get on here. But you can see, guys, a lot of live show, a lot of great content on the Tony's YouTube channel. Check it out. It's only going to get better and better. A lot there to choose from. Of course, Rod, you've got your live show here with 2 live shows here. We've got the Daily Dangle, full NHL coverage, as well as the happy hour. And, of course, a lot of those will be able to find reels of those as well as on the short side.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, make sure you're tuning in to all the content here at Tony's Picks. Look at it all. It's all there for you to see. You're looking for different opinions on different sports and different games. Hey, it's all right there for you to go check out. Absorb it in. We appreciate everybody that tunes into the Tony's Picks shows, all of it, because there's lots of it. And as Tony alluded to, looks like more is coming. So, hey, we're glad that you're here joining us. Make sure you subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. Appreciate everybody that tunes in.
Absolutely. Of course, Leoninos, you contribute here on live show. Sometimes we see your dog videos, but we see a lot of you also coming up on these reels as well.
Yeah, see, I told you he was trying to steal the show yesterday. He made it on a couple of those clips. Dog did yesterday. He's been missing his spotlight on YouTube there, so might have to get his thumbnail back up there and put some dogs up again. But yeah, it's been more live shows lately. And definitely got the short side of things covered pretty well now as well. So no worries there. And definitely gonna have to learn that Steve camera effect for next Halloween. That's one I'll have to try out. But anyways, hopefully he gets that sorted out. Anywho, so just been live shows for me.
That's right,
now, but hoping to get those dogs and shorts back.
There's dogs in there. Of course, you'll find El Ninos in some of the clip videos that we put up there from the show. So you guys have a choice here. You can either watch us on landscape or watch us on the mobile phone. So we want to make sure we give you the best viewing experience, whether you have a phone or you have one of those old school laptops or you're on an iPad. So we want you guys to enjoy it in all our formats here. Check out the shorts if you want the pics if you're on your phone, or just watch the landscape videos there if you're on an iPad or on a desktop. So I want to give you guys the best laptop as well. Give you guys the best viewing experience at Tony'sPicks.com for both formats. I know mobile is about 80%, so we want to be able to serve those. We want to be able to serve the public there who have their phone devices up there, give them a little better viewing experience when you have those vertical formats up there. So we basically can see we're converting to much of our content in two formats, vertical and horizontal, to serve the audience better. All right there, guys. So make sure to hit like, subscribe. We greatly appreciate that. We're back again tomorrow live at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. Of course, a lot of our live shows, Daily Dangle, Happy Hour. We also have Look Ahead and Night Moves coming up. So 5 live shows on schedule for today. So make sure to hit like, hit subscribe. We greatly appreciate that here with you here at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. All right. Any closing thoughts for anybody before we close it out?
Dolphins beat the Steelers on Monday.
Oh, there we go. We're going to get to 500. There you go. Steelers are real.
Also, what you look at what else has improved. It's not only the offense that has improved; it's the defense, and the defense over the last couple of months for the Dolphins. The last couple of months, it was about 18 points a game, and you look over the last month, they're holding teams to about 13 points a game. So I've seen this plenty of times that Dolphins defense getting healthy, figuring things out, slowing the opposition up, and Tua's figuring things out. Well, he's getting some time in the backfield to be able to find the open guy downfield. So yeah, give me the Dolphins to upset the Steelers and really throw a wrench into the playoff picture moving forward.
Speaking of that defense, they even had me bend their unders. So yeah, they definitely stepped up. And I was talking smack about them earlier in the season. So yeah.
There you go. From there, Rod. All right, guys, let's do it for the show. We're back in live tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. Bye, guys. You guys make a winning one.
I think that's what it was. They heard all the smack talk and we're like, smack talk.
Don't prove me wrong, right?
Right. There you go. Talk to you again tomorrow here on the Tony Morning Show.